Okay, before I begin, shout out to Wood in For Loki for sending me a screenshot of 3-star Proxima Midnight synergies. Okay, guys. Proxima Midnight has a synergy with Nebula that allows her to start with 10 electroshock charges at the start of the fight. And this synergy is even on the 3-star as it is on the 4-star. So if you didn't know, Nebula has a feature where each electroshock charge that she has on her reduces robot ability accuracy by 20%. So with 5 electroshock charges, Nebula completely shuts down all robot ability accuracy. And this synergy allows her to start with 10 at the beginning of the fight. So if you're struggling with Sentinels in Alliance Quest, you don't have to struggle ever again with these two champions, because you're going to start out immediately with 10 electroshock charges. They have no ability accuracy at all, and you can fight them normally. You don't have to worry about doing medium, light, medium, or parry, light, medium, light, medium. In fact, you specifically do not want to parry because that transfers the electroshock charges to the opponent as shock charges and gets rid of your ability accuracy. I'm going to demonstrate here that this does in fact work, but I do not have the Proxima Midnight synergy because this is a duel versus the Nathan, who has a 455 Sentinel. So I'm going to describe what just happened. After I had the 7 electroshock charges, all you need is 5. I did a normal, medium, light, 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 medium combo, and he did not gain any analysis charges. So you can fight normally with Nebula in Alliance Quest versus any of the Sentinels, and they won't have any of their abilities. Now, in theory, she can do what Blade does versus dimensional beings, mystics, and villains if you have the appropriate synergies for each. Because the ability reduction is at the start of the fight. So just like Blade's Danger Sense is at the start of the fight, I think she can shut down nodes. Now, I don't know how to verify this because I don't have Proxima Midnight, but I'm probably going to snatch up the 3-star in Arena and test this out myself. But I think you're going to go on the Poison or the Bleed path in Map 5. I think you would shut off Heal Block with Nebula. Other nodes that the Sentineloids are on, shut those off too. And I think this is actually somewhat balanced because it's only applied to robots, and we only have 6 robots in the game: 2 Visions, 2 Ultrons, Sentinel, and Nebula herself. So in Alliance Quest, you're not going to want to parry, which is going to be difficult for people to get used to, but it is entirely possible to do. Now, for maximum damage with Nebula, you're going to want to build up to an L3, drop your L3, and then fight that way, because you're going to be transferring shocks from the L3. And near the end of the fight, you can safely parry, and if you have an L2 available, you can then double the shocks and they're dead. But you got to keep in mind that the skill Sentineloid will shrug these shocks off because that's what he does, and if once you transfer the shocks, you're no longer reducing robot ability accuracy.